Hey, this is Mr. Hookser here from Thompson Middle School and the Study Buddy program. So we're excited to have our high school tutors come over to help us with tutoring after school because we've been doing this for a couple of years now and we've had some great results. So first of all, I want to let you know this. When you come, obviously we get out earlier than you. The students will already be here working, and you'll probably only be able to work with them for 30 to 45 minutes. But that 30 to 45 minutes is important. They're going to look up to you. You're in high school. Going to be their mentor. And what I promise to do for you is I'm going to give you 1 hour of community service, even for the hour, even for the 45 minutes or the 30 minutes that you come, even if it's 30 minutes, I will make sure you get 1 hour of community service for walking over here and helping us with our students. So here's what you're gonna do. When you walk into the room, never ask a student if they need help. If you ask them, they will say no. You pick a student, you sit down next to them, we'll tell them in advance that you're gonna be doing that. Here's the order of things that what you should do. When you sit down next to a student, the first thing you want to do is, can you please take out your binder, whatever binder they have? Can you take out your binder? Can you take out and put out your backpack on top of the table? Would you please empty your backpack so we can see if it's organized and if it's clean? So let them do this. Don't do it for them. Let them empty the backpack. So open up every single pocket, take out papers, and you'll find that there's a bunch of stuff in there potentially that they need to file. The very first thing that you're going to do with them is check to make sure that they're keeping a system, an organized system. And if they're not organized, then we're going to get them organized. And so at that point, if you notice that they're a mess, our Avid has tutors here, and we're going to hook them up with one of our Avid college tutors, and we're going to begin to develop an organizational system for them. So again, the first thing is get out your binder, get out everything from your backpack, empty it out, put it on top of the table, and let's make sure everything's organized first, because that's one of the main problems to missing assignments is not having things turned, not knowing where their stuff is, getting stuff missed, getting stuff lost, not knowing where they're putting their papers, overstuffing pockets like this. We don't want them to stuff pockets. We want them to have things, in their dividers, hole punched, and we have all of that stuff here. That's first thing. Also, what you want to do is you want to check their planners. It is vital and important that they're filling out their planner for every subject every day, and it should look like this. It needs to be detailed, it needs to be legible, it needs to be readable, and I can provide some feedback that you can give them about their planners, because if you're finding that it's empty and it's not filled out, look at the day. Like, you show up on a Tuesday. Did they fill out everything on a Tuesday? You show up here on a Thursday. Did they fill out everything on a Thursday? What about the day before, Wednesday? Did they fill it out? Make sure that their planner is really detailed. Don't let them get away with writing one word. Don't let them get away with writing acronyms that they probably will forget what they mean. Be as detailed as possible, because you need to be able to read it, and their parents need to be able to read it, and even their teacher needs to be able to read it. So, number one, check their binder, the backpack. Number two, check their planner. Make sure it's completely filled out, every subject, every day. Teach them to get into the habit. Maybe you can bring your planner and you can show them yours. Bring your binder and you can show them yours. Show them what you're doing. Mentor them. They need to see and they need to know what it's going to be like in high school, what they're going to need to do in the future, okay? Then, after you've done those items, the next thing you're going to do with them is you're going to say, okay, open up a computer, log in if they're not already logged in, and let's check your grades. Let me see what your grades are, okay? Oh, well, let's see what you got. So you got a D in this class, you got an F in this class. What's going on there? Why are you struggling in that class? Let's help you with that class, okay? Let's talk about what's going on. Let's make a plan for what you can do. And again, I'm probably gonna give you a form that they can use to fill out to make a plan to be sitting with to make a plan, to be talking to their teacher or whatever they need to do, but at least talk to them about it. Okay, you're missing assignments. Oh, you already turned those in? Okay, then you need to go talk to your teacher and make sure that they follow up with their teacher, make sure that those assignments they can turn in. So, number one, organize their binder, empty their backpack, check their planner, check their grades, see where they're struggling if they are struggling. If they're all A's, great, that's fantastic, okay? So then the next thing would be after that, after you've done all of those things, are they working on homework? Okay, then we can begin and work on homework. Because if they're not organized, this is going to be a constant problem that's going to keep coming up for them. So the very next thing is, okay, what homework are you working on? Now, if they have nothing to do, we're going to be providing some steps, some websites that they can get onto where they can be, doing some math work and doing some things, or whatever it needs to do. Otherwise, I'm wondering, why are they there if they don't have any homework? Because they need to be there to work on homework. So then they should be working on their homework. This first step of checking all this stuff, that shouldn't take too long unless they're really utterly a mess. And if they are utterly a mess, that's when we're going to make sure we turn them over to one of our college tutors and get them organized. Okay? So then work with them through their homework, and once you feel like they're confidently working, you can go on to the next person. Or if you need to sit with them and work with them the entire time to finish that assignment, you can sit with them that entire time. You just need to know they're not allowed to leave until 4:15 when the tutoring time ends. Okay? So that's what you do when you come in to work with your tutors or with your students. And we thank you so much for coming over to Thompson and working with us.